everybody out there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. It's Tuesday, which means we got brand new Stories of the Week content. Let's go over the new cards and also some missing free content that I thought we were going to get today, but it's still not there. So if you go into your solo challenges, every single week for Stories of the Week, we got a section of 30 stars worth of solos. We are now at sequence number 4. And honestly, I thought this promo might come to an end this week because if you look at the patterns here, again, 30 stars for every sequence. Every 30 stars, we got a Story of the Week collectible. And I know there was an issue with last week's collectible not granting. And if you can let me know down below in the comment section, did you ever receive that? Let me know, yes or no. I'm not sure if they ever fixed it or even acknowledged it, but these Stories of the Week tokens eventually are supposed to take a free welcome pack Nick Scowerton up to an 84 overall for free. So one token for week number 1, one token for week number 2, one token for week number 3, which appears to be broken. We're now into week number 4 and the milestone rewards never updated. So I don't know if they didn't do this because of last week in the broken token. I don't know if they just totally forgot about it, but I expected for the 4th and final token that you need to upgrade that player for free to be available today at 120 stars. So you can earn 120 stars, but the milestone rewards are not there. So I would recommend not touching these solos. There's a very good chance once they fix this, they would retroactively give you the rewards that you're supposed to get, but I would still be playing it on the safe side here. And if you have above 90 stars, I wouldn't be touching the new sequence of solos until they fix and update these milestone rewards. Quick Season 1 Field Pass update with the new content. Remember yesterday, which is Monday, we saw a bunch of new objectives get added into this Field Pass. So if you go over to the Conference Stories of the Week section, the latest objective to be added was forcing fumbles with 2 Conference Stories players in your lineup. They did not add another one today. It seems like on Monday, Conference Stories, in case you missed it, the Season 1 section, and of course, dailies, all get updated. Ultimate Alumni gets updated on Fridays when we get new content, and the Legend section gets updated on Sundays when we get new content. So you do have that to look forward to, and there's definitely enough Season 1 XP available right now to at least get up to level 44. And there's a bunch of rewards kind of in between levels 32 to 44 that give you some really good chances at good free content that will improve your team and also help you make some coin. We got 3 pretty solid cards today in the Stories of the Week drop. I think this one doesn't hit with many people because it features current day college football players, and because they're not household names, it's kind of hard to get much attention from them. The set requirements aren't going to be any different than they were over the last couple weeks. So we have 2 86 overall champions, 187 overall LTD. If you want to take a shot at one of the champions, you got this 85 plus set that requires 4 83 overall Stories of the Week players and 1 82 overall from any promo. So it can be a core elite, it can be a promo 82 overall, just doesn't matter there. You put those 5 cards into the set. In return, you're going to get an 85 overall or higher from the Stories of the Week promo, which could also include one of the 2 new cards that came out today. Let's talk about the LTD because it's definitely the best card that we got from today's drop. It's going to be Takario Davis. Not very familiar with him, but I love this card. He's 6'4", 87 speed, 87 man, 85 zone, only 78 press. He is a slot archetype. I definitely want to pick this card up depending on his price, and I actually just sold my Ultimate Alumni Jalen Ramsey this morning, kind of in preparation for this. So I already got Sauce Gardner, I got Will Johnson, this new Takario Davis. He's a little bit faster than Jalen Ramsey, and I was able to sell Ramsey, I think, at like 790,000 coins, and it looks like it was a good decision because he's already now dropped down to about 700k. I saw the value there. I decided to make the move. I'm hoping, because if it follows suit, I'm hoping this Davis card is probably right around that 800k range. I checked like 10 minutes ago and there weren't any on the auction house. He's now at 793. There's a few of them up there. This card is slightly better than the Ramsey card, so if I can get them for about the same price, you know, we had to eat the 10% tax after selling Ramsey, I'm okay with that. these are things, especially when you have the higher end cards, that you want to think about. I was actually kind of surprised that Ramsey card didn't tank in price after they announced this card on Twitter last night, but it's a really good one. The 286 overall champions will get the boring one out of the way because it's going to be an offensive lineman in Jonah Savania. I butchered the name. My bad, bro. I'm going to do that a lot with these college football players that I'm not familiar with. 86 strength, 84 awareness, 86 pass block, 84 run block. Best right tackle in the game, probably. I haven't really compared him to anybody else, but he looks like he's really good. And then we have this Kevin Winston Jr. card, which I think is a solid card, but I don't think he's that much better than Derwin James at the same position. So depending on price, I would stay away from this one. They're both 85 speed, 6'2". He does have much higher hip power than Derwin. I think his man coverage is like +2 better. So again, he is slightly better. Last I saw, Derwin was on 500K. If this card stays at like the 700K range, I would just look at Derwin today. Again, this is something you want to pay attention to. When the new shiny cards come out, take a look at the older cards that have been out for a couple weeks. They tend to drop in price, and people like me who spend money and want the latest and greatest cards and might be willing to overpay for those new cards are going to be selling the old cards at a much lower price. So you always want to kind of be a step behind or two. I know that sounds very counteractive, but I'm telling you, if you're usually a week or two behind, you can catch a lot of really good cards at lower prices when the new cards come out at those same exact positions. So those are the new champion and LTDs. There are some lower overall cards like 83s, 82s, and 81s. None of them really stood out to me. Last week we had a nice little group of budget cards. TJ Crandall, King Mac are two of them that were around 50 to 60K over the weekend. They've gone up a little bit here, but this promo has given us some good budget cards. Unfortunately, I don't see many today. Let's go ahead and talk about pack offers here. I'm going to jump right over to the Conference Stories Volume Booster Pack. So these have been great. Unfortunately, they raised the price on them, but I'm still going to open it up here. 750 points, 182 plus B&D Conference Stories player, and then 480 plus Conference Stories B&D players. Unfortunately, if you get a bunch of cards you already have, or if you get cards that aren't really good enough to make your team, you're going to be quick selling these at a very discounted rate. And I'm honestly not a fan of spending money on packs that give you B&D cards, but because these booster packs have been pretty solid so far, I'm going to go after them here. We start with an 83 overall Jeremy James right tackle. I think I already have this card, but we're hoping we get an 86 or an 87. I'm going to breeze through the pack, and I think I saw one there. Did I see? No, my eyes were deceiving me. I thought I saw one of the Penn State players there. So we got, a bunch of B&D cards that we're not really going to be able to use, unfortunately. I was hoping for an 86 or an 87, so just be careful on this. For me, not a big deal. I spend money in this game. It's a tax write-off, but if you have a solid team, you might not want to go with this pack here because there's so many B&D cards that come out of it. If you don't get any that are upgrades for your squad, you're just going to get a very diminished value of training for quick selling them. There are additional pack offers out there. The Conference Stories Platinum Bundle for $100. I would only open this one up if you're low on coins, because you're going to be able to make some coins off of it, being that it contains a bunch of platinum cards and platinum packs. That's really the goal on that one, but I would probably stay away from it even in that situation. You have a $25 platinum pack, 274 plus uncommon players, 376 plus players, an 80 plus platinum player, and then 280 plus Conference Stories players. None of these are B&D for $25. Not terrible value there. And then you have a standard pack for the Conference Stories promo, 43K or 750 points. Stay away from these packs. Save your coins. Buy the players that you want. Don't spend them on packs. It's the easiest way to go broke in this game mode and lose out on value. And honestly, I think that's it. Again, very underwhelming content drop, I think mainly because we're just not familiar with the players. I mean, some of you might be. I'm certainly not. And I think the masses of the community are not either. I did want to check the solo challenge rewards one more time before we get out of here to see if they updated. So EA must have forgot about it. We'll keep you updated in tomorrow's video if that gets updated or added eventually whenever it does. Remember, with the content schedule for this week, we're going to get In Case You Missed It tomorrow, which has been a pretty good promo. I think it's going to be a 5-week promo. Tomorrow will be week number 4. Friday, Ultimate Alumni. Sunday, we got Legends. But that's all I got for now. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.